Hello and welcome to the Blizzard Survival Skills video series. Lesson number 2 is on snow removal. Really got hammered in the Midwest. Big snow fell the other day. Here's our back porch. You can see the drifts coming up to touching the bottom of the chair. My son's out in the backyard. He's going to do a little flip for you here. Snow's kind of fun to play in actually. But if you want to get your car out, you're going to have to get that snow off your driveway because it'll sure pack you up. Now there's 3 tools in your snow removal arsenal: the snow blower, the snow shovel, and ice melt. Here's an example of the snow blower. This is my son at night clearing off the driveway. A lot of times you clear it off at night, got to come out the next day, clear off some more because of the wind has been blowing. It's caused a lot of drifts. Now the snow blower's got an auger on the front. The auger turns and forces the snow out the chute. Here we are in the morning, going to the driveway again. Now once the snow gets as high as the intake on the snow blower, it's really tough to get through that snow. Still much easier than a snow shovel, but still a lot of work. The second tool we're going to go over is the snow shovel. Now snow shovel's got to be nice and light. You can't use a steel snow shovel. You got to get a plastic or aluminum. Here's an example of a plastic one. The reason they got to be light is because the snow is so heavy you wouldn't be able to lift it. And here's an example of aluminum. Now the snow blower can't get everywhere the snow lands, and so you got to use a snow shovel to clear the rest of it. Here's an example of using it on the porch. Can't get that snow blower up there. Even if you could, you wouldn't have anywhere to throw the snow, so you got to use a snow shovel to get that off the porch. Now that porch is covered. That porch has a roof over it, and all that snow just landed there by blowing in. Also, after you finish your porch, you got to get down on the steps. If you don't get that step, somebody's going to come off that porch and just trip right into your snowbank. You can also use a snow shovel out on your driveway to pick up the stuff that the snow blower missed. Just kind of polish it up a little bit. Another thing you use it for is to break up some ice. Sometimes there's ice under that snow, and if you turn your snow shovel around, crack it on the ice, it'll bust that ice right up. The third tool is ice melt. Now our driveway is on an incline, and if you don't get the ice off, you're going to spin your wheels trying to get in the garage. So you got to go out and buy some ice melt. A lot of times a lot of rock salt will work fine. It's about $7 for a 40-pound bag. Just scoop out the rock salt and spread it evenly over your driveway, and that'll start the melting process for that ice. And here we have the finished product. Clean driveway. You can see my neighbors across the street got a clean driveway too. And we're ready to go. Don't forget to get your sidewalks. I did my sidewalk, the guy next to us, and the guy next to him. I just kept going on down the road there. Here's a sidewalk on the other path. Got a big drift there. And here's a guy that tried to get down the road. You know, even though you clean off your sidewalk, you got to wait for the city to get by with a plow. This guy got stuck after we finished filming. We went out and helped him move. Now it's kind of a family affair out there in your neighborhood. You got all your neighbors out there with their snow blowers and their snow shovels, talking and yakking about how deep the snow is and having a good old time. Kind of looks like a Norman Rockwell picture, doesn't it? And we saw this guy coming down. He really had a way to travel there. He can get through where the cars can't go when it's plugged up.